when it comes to meeting women or having success in general, as guys, we're often our own worst enemy. And a lot of times we just have to get out of our own ways. And one of the ways that we are our own worst enemy is with negative self-talk. And sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. Actually, almost all the time, it just comes out of nowhere. Just these nagging thoughts that kind of eat into our confidence and hold us back from going from what we really want in our life. So what I want to do in this video is share with you an exercise that I found out about years ago, and I've heard referenced in several other books since. And it's an awesome exercise that you can do to kind of combat these negative beliefs and these negative self-talk statements that you have that are holding you back from success. So the exercise is really simple, and don't let that fool you. Just because it's simple doesn't mean that it's not super powerful. And all the exercise really is you writing down, that's the first step, is to write down these negative statements as they pop up into your head. Now what I like to do, since I always have my cell phone on me, is when one of these negative beliefs or negative thoughts pops into my mind, I like to write them down right into my cell phone notes. So just start a new note in your notes app and just say negative thoughts, right? Or negative self-talk. And then when you have a belief or one of these thoughts that creeps in, write it down. That's the first step. That's all you have to do. So let's say you're going to approach a woman and you say, maybe she probably isn't into guys like me. Maybe she has a boyfriend or something like that. Or, I don't know what to say, or I'm not feeling up to it. And maybe I don't have enough skill or enough expertise, or maybe I don't have what it takes to make it happen. Whatever these thoughts are, you're gonna write these down in your cell phone, in your notes, so you have them all written down. Now, just the act of writing these down can be super, super powerful. By just getting them out of your head and looking at them on paper. It's something about when you look at these things written down, they lose so much of their power. When they're kind of like a splinter in your mind, as Morpheus says from the Matrix, and they're kind of just bugging you in the back of your head, they have a lot more power. But when you write them down and shed some light on them, they lose a lot of power. And another thing to add to this, to amplify it, is if you share these thoughts with somebody else. So one of the first things I do on my programs on the first day is I say, write down all of the limiting beliefs and thoughts and things that pop in your mind that keep you from the success that you want with women. And we take 10 minutes, we write all of them down, and then I go over them one by one with each guy. And even just the act of writing them down takes a lot of sting off of them. But what we do is the second part of this exercise, okay? And this is the really powerful part. And this is called reframing. What you're gonna wanna do is what you're gonna try to do is write down any type of evidence or any type of proof that this belief is wrong, okay? Either from something you've done in the past, from your own experience, or that you've seen other people do, right? Because what one man can do, so can another, right? So you may see a girl you want to approach, right? Let's go back to that one before. She might have a boyfriend. You could say, okay, I've approached girls who have a boyfriend before, right? And if she does have a boyfriend, you say, okay, no worries. Take the compliment. It was nice meeting you. That's it. There's been many times where I've approached a girl, maybe thought she would have a boyfriend or something like that, and she didn't, right? All those beliefs and thoughts that I had about her beforehand were never true in the first place, right? So a lot of times we come up with these things and they kind of just self-sabotage us. So you want to go in and prove those things wrong. So really that's all there is to the exercise, is writing down those things that hold you back and those limiting beliefs when they come up, and then taking some time later to reframe them and come up with proof that they're not true in the first place. Super powerful exercise. I encourage you guys to do. And if you have any persistent beliefs that have to do with dating that are really holding you back, feel free to add them to the comments below or shoot me an email, things you're really struggling with, and I'll help you reframe them yourself as well, because I have a lot of reference to a lot of these things, and I've seen that a lot of them, or mostly all of them, are not true in the first place. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free to email me and shoot those over.